Hi guys, it's Ali from Winged Reviews here on Bookish Days. Today's Saturday and this week's topic is Free Week. We can do whatever the hell we want with our videos. So I decided to do the 10 things in my room tag. I saw this video on the Book Probes channel. I will leave a link to his channel below, and I will also leave a link to the original video where he got it from. Basically, I love this tag because you basically choose 10 random things from your bedroom and that aren't book related, although I have one book related in my 10 things, and just show them, and it helps subscribers and viewers get to know booktubers better as a person about things that aren't book related, what you like, what your other interests are. And so the things that I've picked, these are things that I either treasure or I couldn't live without, or they show my other interests and just basically tell you more about me. And you know, there's a few bits that I'm also proud of and things like that. So let's get started. Number 1 is Star Trek. Yay! I am a big Trekkie. I absolutely love Star Trek, and these are a couple of my Star Trek Voyager DVD box sets. And Voyager is my favourite Star Trek, and these are my prized possessions. I watch Star Trek in bed every night. I love it. Number 2 is my favourite handbag. You cannot have a list of 10 favourite things without a handbag on there. And yeah, this is my favourite handbag. Isn't it pretty? I got it from the seaside when I went on holiday, I think last year or something like that, and I absolutely love it. And I'll give you a close-up. It's just like that, and then it's just got a strap. And I just absolutely adore this bag. Number 3 is my scan photos of my baby, which are displayed around my room, which I have 3 of. This one is the first one that we had, so we had to write on the front, the first time you saw me. So that was on the 6th of July 2012 at 11 o'clock. And that's at 9 weeks. Then this one is at 13 weeks. And this latest one that I got on Monday, which was a very exciting day, is 20 weeks. And that's when we found out that we're having a girl. Yay, the girls! Number 4 is about my interest in history. I really do love history. I like to learn about my own history. I've traced some of my ancestors back to the 1700s. I've got census records of where my family were living back then, things like that. I love the History Channel and programs like Who Do You Think You Are? I love learning about ancestry and things like that. And so I have various photos in my house of my village back 100 or so years ago. And this one is my most favourite. See if you can, I'm sorry about the glare, but let's have a look. There, that is my house. That one there, that is where I live. So this photo was taken shortly after it was built. It was built in 1901, so it can't have been long after that, but I just love this photo. Just everything about it. It seems so weird not to see cars parked on the street, and you know, there's horse poo in the street, for Christ's sake. That indicates horse and carriage. And all the clothes that the kids are wearing, and the kids are just out on the street, in the street, because you know, there was no cars back then, and it just looks, it's amazing. I love it. I love photos like this, and this is my favourite one because it is of our house. Number 5 is my tickets to the making of Harry Potter Warner Brothers Studio Tour London. And my friends bought me this for Christmas last year. I haven't been able to go yet because I didn't want to go while I was booked to go in June, and then when I found out I was pregnant I had to cancel the visit, so I'm going to wait until I'm not pregnant anymore, so I will be going next year. But oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm such a huge Harry Potter fan. I really am. It's one of my most favourite things ever. And to actually go to the studios where they filmed all the films and to walk around the sets. And there's even a kind of like a thing where you can go on a broomstick in front of a green screen, and then they put a kind of a Quidditch image behind you. and take your picture. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. So this is one of my most prized possessions at the minute. Number 6 is my swimming medals from back when I was about 14. I used to be really good at swimming. I used to swim in a racing team, and one year we entered this really big gala, and I was entered for breaststroke and for butterfly, which I think they're now called fly, but I won in breaststroke. I got a bronze. Can you see that? Let's have a look. There we go. A bronze. It doesn't look very bronze on there, but trust me, it's a bronze. And in butterfly, I won the gold. Yay for me! I won the gold. So there's my gold medal, and it's just something that I'm really proud of, and I've kept them ever since, because that was a really good year for me with sports and things. I'm not obviously do it anymore, but you know, I think it's nice to keep things like that. Number 7 is Lumpy, my favourite teddy bear. There's not much to say about Lumpy. He's a heffalump, and he's called Lumpy, and I cannot sleep without him, and I sleep like this every single night. I can't even go away with work on a work trip without taking Lumpy with me. He's my most favourite. Bye! Number 8 is something else that I'm quite proud of. It's my sashes from Brownies and from Girl Guides. When I was younger, I was in the Brownies for several years, and I was in the Girl Guides for several years. And I was a sixer in both. Sixer means you're in charge of your own team, and that's what this one indicates on both. The 2 stripes means you're a sixer, and I got so many badges in Brownies, it's unbelievable. I was really like into that stuff, and same with Guides. Got a lot of stuff for camping and all sorts of things. Painting, canoeing, cooking, trekking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was really into that stuff. Swimming, music, baking cakes. Oh my god. Yeah, I was a bit of a... I just loved this stuff. And I've kept these ever since, because they just remind me of when I did all this several years of my life, and I had such a good time doing it. Number 9 is my swag stroke friends box. This is a box that I keep everything in to do with books. So this is kind of book related, but it's not a book. And so there's some of the stuff I got from my Secret Santa that we did on Goodreads. There's Christmas cards from all my friends on Goodreads. There's bookmarks from all my friends on Goodreads. And then there's various bits of swags from author signings I've been to, and pretty bookmarks and things like that. And this was the leaflet that I got at the Cassandra Clare signing, and she signed my books. And then I've got something that friends have sent me with autographs on. One of my friends from Goodreads sent me this in case of vampire attack little thing with plaster and stuff, and it's just all keepsakes from various things to do with books. You know, I've got a friend that makes these awesome Book Monster bookmarks, and there is a bit of everything in here. I've got a thing signed by Kimberly Derting, who writes The Pledge, stuff like that. And so I absolutely love this box. It's very special to me. Number 10, the last thing on my 10 things in your room tag, is actually a book. And the only reason that I've added this on is because I'm so proud of this book. It is Gone by Michael Grant, which is one of my most favourite series. And I showed this on my own channel, I think it was last week or the week before, because my review is quoted in the front. It's there, it's the top one. And I've never been quoted in a book before, and when I found out, I was so excited. I had to go out and buy this, because I already have this, but now I have another copy with my quoting, and yeah, I'm just so excited. So it is one of my most prized possessions, even though it's a book and it's book related. There had to be one book on that list, right? I mean, come on, this is a book channel. So that's it. If you want to do this tag too, you're very welcome to. Please do so, and please send me a message or leave me a comment either here or on my channel and let me know that you've done it, and I'll come and check it out because I absolutely love this tag. I think it's a really cool way of getting to know booktubers about what else they like and what else they're interested in, and you know, yeah, it's a bit of a break from the norm. So thank you very much for watching Bookish Days. I'll see you next week. Bye!